Today I'm making lo mein. I've never made lo mein on the show before, so I'm excited, and I bet you guys will be excited to taste this delicious dish. Stir-fried lo mein with mushrooms and snow peas and red bell pepper. Really yummy and really fast, and you can make it with ingredients that you can find in your local market. The lo mein noodles would be in the Asian section, but if you can't find lo mein noodles, go ahead and use, I mean, it's a little sacrilegious and I shouldn't say this, but I guess you could use spaghetti. Don't tell anyone I said that. I should be embarrassed. I was gonna start prepping, but my noodles cooked so quickly that I'm not going to. They cook in about 6 minutes, maybe even less, and you can cook them ahead and then get your wok preheating while you're prepping your vegetables. Ooh. I'm just gonna get my wok preheating just on a low because I've kind of a lot of prep to do, but I like it to be nice and hot when I add my ingredients to start cooking, so maybe a medium. A 3-inch piece of ginger should yield at least 2 tablespoons of minced ginger, so make sure you go out and get a piece about that big. You know, it was so cool. The other day I went to the farmer's market in New York and there was fresh ginger there. I have never seen ginger at the farmer's market in New York City before. I didn't even know they grew ginger here. Slice the ginger crosswise into thin coins and then into thin strips, and then you're gonna cut them crosswise again into mince. Add your ginger to 9 minced cloves of garlic. I have previously minced. So the veg for this lo mein dish are bell pepper. I have 1 bell pepper I'm gonna cut into strips. Snow peas. If you had sugar snaps, you could use those if you wanted to. Mushrooms. And then that leftover pork from earlier in the week. Yes, that's not a vegetable. I know I was listing vegetables and then I went straight into the pork. Crazy. 6 ounces of snow peas need to be thinly sliced, sort of like a julienne. I think I can use my down the line chopping trick for the snow peas. Let's see if it works. Totally works. I love it. Chopping down the line. I think I'm ready to start cooking now. I also have 8 ounces of sliced cremini mushrooms. You're gonna start off by sauteing your garlic and your ginger. I have my wok heating. Add 3 tablespoons of veg oil. You wanna use a neutral oil here, not an olive oil. It'll be too strong of a flavor. Add your ginger and garlic. You wanna cook this until it's fragrant, but you don't wanna burn your garlic. Stand watch. Now's the part where everything goes really fast, so you wanna make sure that you're paying close attention. Once they're nice and fragrant, you can add your 8 ounces of sliced mushrooms. I'm gonna turn my heat to high because I feel like it's cooking kind of slow for stir frying. If you don't have a wok, go ahead and use a really heavy skillet. I really like a cast iron. If you have one of those, you can use that. I use that for stir frying at home all the time. I don't actually have a wok at home. The mushrooms are softened enough. I'm gonna add my peppers. The key to getting things to cook properly in the wok is adding them when it's time to add them, right? So the mushrooms take the longest, then the peppers, then the snow peas. If you feel like the stuff is sticking a little bit, just keep things moving around to avoid sticking and burning. You can also lower the heat if you want to, but then you sort of lose the high heat effect of stir frying. I am gonna add a little bit more oil. I was supposed to add a teaspoon more oil with the mushrooms, which I forgot to do. Now add your snow peas. It's just a couple minutes for each veg. Oh yeah, I'm excited. I love a little stir fry. I'm not saying it's authentic Chinese food, but it's delicious food. Now for that leftover pork. So this was from earlier in the week and I cooked a pork tenderloin. You can use any leftover cooked meat that you want, or if you wanted to, you could start with raw meat. I would say about a half a tenderloin and cook that before you add your ginger garlic. Take it out and then add it in at the end. Now for the noodles. They may be a little stuck together, but they'll come apart a little. It's like one big lump. I made my noodles a little ahead, so they got a little sticky. I'm adding a tiny bit of water just to loosen them up. If you time it out properly and you're cooking your noodles while you're cooking your vegetables, you won't need to do that, but it loosened them right up. Now add 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, and then a tablespoon of toasted sesame oil. I would start with 2 teaspoons and then go to a tablespoon if you feel like it needs more. Dinner's done. I think it's gonna taste really great, and it's a fantastic way to use up leftover cooked meat. You could use chicken here, you could use pork, and you could even use beef. Anything would be delicious. And the scent of the sesame oil is intoxicating. Make sure you get some of the vegetables. They're on the bottom. Sneaky little guys. There we go. It's fresh and delicious, and what a great way to use up leftovers. You wouldn't even know these were leftovers. So delicious and fast. I think you should try it. Let me know what you think. Stir-fried lo mein and veggies. Crunchy. Yum. Can't stop.